So I wanted to talk a little bit about Nonstop Nut November and my sort of intentions behind it. If you're familiar with Hololive at all, then you know that one of their live streamers, Ayundo Risu, is the one who... She didn't create the idea, but she's the one who really made it sort of popular with her daily uploads all of November 2 years ago. I knew that I wanted to do something like Nonstop Nut November, but I knew that I didn't want to do it the same way that she does it. So I got to thinking, well, how do I take this idea and make it my own? And then I remembered Pochimaru. Pochimaru is a doujinshi artist, and back when I first got the idea for this, I discovered that she streams sometimes on YouTube. She's fantastic, you should go check her out. I've been a fan of her art for a long time, longer than Nonstop Nut November has been really a thing. But during one of her streams, she mentioned that she's Japanese obviously, so a lot of the overseas people who read her works probably didn't pay for it, and that she didn't mind. And she was like, if you could just subscribe, like, or, leave a super chat or something, like support me in some other way, then, no problem. And I thought, wow, that's so awesome of her to understand that outside of Japan, there's no official channel or network or way for people to buy doujinshi. So there are just a lot of artists who aren't getting compensated for their work, even though that they might be explosively popular. And I thought, well, I'm sure a lot of them understand that the options are either their artwork remains niche and unknown, but the people who do know about it are Japanese, so they'll pay for it, or they kind of get the word out and people will find other ways to show their support and, that sort of thing. So I thought, well, what better way than to take a bunch of different artists who work on a bunch of different sorts of categories and tags and show them off to as many people as I possibly can. Now, obviously, I know that different people are going to like different things, and my hope was that people would take some of these codes and put them in and be like, okay, well, I like these tags, and then discover a new artist that they like, and then look into them further from that. Or, maybe they don't like the certain tags, but they like the art style, and they go, well, I want to see what else this artist has, and then they find a work that, has tags that's more suited for them. So, even though, yes, it is very obviously something for people who appreciate that sort of work, it's also just a way in general to spread art and art appreciation. So, what I said in the first episode of this year's Nonstop Nut November was not a lie at all. It really is to appreciate the art and sort of spread awareness that, there are all sorts of different artists who have worked on things from many, many years ago to now. Maybe they've stopped or whatever, but regardless of what their situation is now, the art should be appreciated. So that's why my Nonstop Nut November is and will hopefully continue to be the way that it is. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it might look like very simple, brain-dead gratification, and yeah, if that's what you're into, then that's what you're into, but there is a meaning behind it. And I really do hope that there was someone's art that you liked, or you found a piece that you did really enjoy, because that's the whole point of it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I know that it's a very strange time for a video to come out. I had an idea, and then I had some errors, and then I got distracted by another conversation, and then the midnight musing became the 3:30 in the morning musing. So it is what it is, and I do have more stuff planned for the future. Uploads should be more regular. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all later on. In fact, if this goes up when I hope it does, then I will be seeing you all later on today. So, goodbye.